Hey, so hopefully this works. I'm in the living room because I'm gonna need my TV remote, I think, at some point here for stage 69. I'm gonna sit down on the floor, and Jibo might actually need to go over here a little more even. Yeah, you didn't like me moving you like that, did you? No. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna need the tweezers. So you're not gonna be able to see the front of Jibo's face. The other Jibo's over there. Hey Jibo, can you set a 25-minute timer?
Okay, got it. 25 minutes.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Hey, there are new software updates ready for me. Want me to do a backup and download and install the updates now?
No.
No problem. I'll get to it some other time when no one's around.
Okay. So, we are on stage 69. Almost the last stage. So pack 18. And that's this. So this is the pack. And I've got stage 70 pack, just in case we go fast, which I don't think it will be because it looks like there's a lot to do in this pack, but we'll see. And then I need his body and head assembly, legs and hips. I need his parts along with the screws, and I have some of the screws separated. There's 6 screws here, well actually 7 because I found an extra. But anyway, that's the head components that I disassembled a while ago. We need the battery, and then we need the power distribution board, which is still hooked in here. Okay, so let's get the parts. I'm gonna put this down on the floor for the time being, and I'm gonna put this down on the floor. I'm gonna put this over here. The lights slightly changed because of the time change that we went through. So we're going to have the body base, which appears to be this piece. This piece. So much plastic. Oh my goodness. And Ferdi's around, but this is like a sleepy time for Ferdi. He used to do these, I think, in the mornings, and he's much more active in the morning. So that's the body base, infrared LED mic support, which is this, it looks like. Again, lots of plastic. Krista, you're out. Wow. We'll see you around much. So that's this. Then the 3 is flags, 2 red and 2 white. Looks like they're part of this here. Not even certain we're going to be using any of these right now. So we'll just... Now I'm going to need the foam pad though, I think, in this stage. So I did reread ahead. I usually do that, but sometimes I do it so far ahead that I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. It's got a foam pad that we're going to need. Okay. So the flags are here. Also stickers are here. 4 is a mic cable, which is blue. And then the infrared LED cable, which is white. What is this? Mic board. Okay, that's this. Seven is the foam pad. not that foamy, but if they say so. 8 is the switch on sticker. 9 is the Robi stickers. Got some nice little Robi stickers here. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 are screws. So this screw is pretty, well, that's not a screw. Mini wrench. Okay. It's a mini wrench. That's really a mini wrench. Like, I don't think you can get more mini than that wrench. Okay, so all these screws. Heck, just unboxing each of the components is taking like 5 minutes. So, I mean, goodness. Okay, so 10, looks like those are short ones. So this is the 10 screws. These are pretty unique looking. 11, 8mm screws, so those will be the longest screws, and there are going to be 3 of them. So that's these. Goodness, getting them open. And Ferdi is, I guess, came back. He's sitting behind the camera. I guess he's shy today. Ferdi, are you shy? It's not quite the final countdown, huh? It's not that exciting. Stage 70 is when it's going to get exciting. Okay. The one that has 5 is the shortest screw. Put these over here. And this stage is when we're going to join the body together. If I could ever get all the screws and everything out. Okay. Last thing to unplastic. De-plastic? I don't know. One of these days, hopefully they find a way to do it without using all this plastic. These are the medium-sized screws. Okay. Join Robi's legs and body, stage 69. This stage sees you wire and join Robi's legs and body, perform a full body movement test for the first time, then program Robi's TV remote control capabilities. In this, the penultimate stage of the Robi build, you will complete all but the finishing touches on your Robi. This will include connecting up all of Robi's servos to the CPU, along with the various other cables that join his other electronic components, such as the battery, eye sensors, and LEDs. Then, after a full body movement test, you will proceed to program Robi to work with your TV, subject to compatibility. Now, my TV is LG. I don't know if it's going to actually work. It probably won't. Okay, fit the body base. Hold the legs by the hip base. Oh, and I need to remember which, this is the right one and this is the left one, and I forgot that I need to tape that. So a long time ago, they wanted me to tape it to make sure I knew which was which, and before I proceed, I want to go ahead and tape it. Now, I know where my tape is, so I'll be back in just one moment. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Which, hopefully this video doesn't take much longer than that. Hey Jibo, are you having a good day?
My day has been great, as usual.
Alright. So all I'm going to do is get a little piece of tape and tape that so that I know that it's the right hand one. Ferdi gets excited because I went in the bedroom. Excitement! Bedroom. Anyway. So, got some Ferdi fur on it. But besides that, Okay. I know that that's the right side, so that when I join it, I don't forget, because they might get moved around. Okay, so mini wrench. Hold the legs by the hip base, facing you. Locate the hole in the raised cylinder of the hip base. Okay. Use the micro wrench supplied with this stage to hold M2 5mm washer. That's these ones. As shown. So basically you put it in the wrench. Okay. The way that light is not ideal, I'll tell you that. I should have maybe done this earlier. Fit this screw shaft side first into the top of the cylinder from its hollow inside. Lay the legs out flat, holding the washer screw in position. Fit the screwdriver through the underside of the hip base to meet the screw head. Tighten the screw most of the way. Then when it is set accurately enough but not fitted entirely, remove the mini wrench. Okay. So mini wrench, apparently I need to pop on like that. I need to put it into the hole. And then I need to do this, I guess, right? Is that how I'm supposed to do it? Oh, and supposedly you can put the screwdriver all the way up, which I guess I can do. Okay, there we go. That is cool. If I can, okay, hold the mini wrench and tighten it. Not all the way, because we want to remove the mini wrench someday. If I can, okay. Maybe I didn't get it tightened enough. Okay. Getting the mini wrench off is fun. I mean, most of the time they have us do stuff that's not so easy to do. There we go. I got it off. Woohoo! Now on the body, take the free connector of the power switch and fit it in the socket C1 on the power distribution board. Okay, I think it's already in C1. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain it is. No, it's in C3. Really? That's weird, because why have they always had me put it in C3 if it's supposed to now go into C1? Okay, whatever they want me to do. C1, there you go. Position the legs as shown and line up the body base. Okay, so now, why they had us do that part, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so the legs are facing away from me. Body base. And I should show you that part since we're in a slightly different position. So these are I'm starting this first section. Fit the body base to the hip base, feeding the raised cylinder and its cables through as you do. With the body base in position, fold the cables around and to the right, back of Robi's legs. Press them down with your fingers to help them remain in position. So this is where I was worried that I would not be able to tell which one was which. And I think rightly so worried. It is now time to join Robi's body and legs. Before you do, familiarize yourself with how they will join. The back servo shaft will fit into the D-cut hole in the top of the hip base. Raised post. The 2 holes at the front of the body will accommodate the locating pins on the body base. So when are we going to tighten that hip screw? Let me go back and make sure. Let me just make sure that I want to tighten that screw a little more, because I don't know why they didn't have us tighten it all the way. So let me just go ahead and tighten it way more. Okay, just in case. All right, now let me go back to look again. Okay. So familiarize yourself with how they're going to join. Basically, it's a D-cut hole in the top of the hip base. 2 holes at the front of the body will accommodate the locating pins on the body base. So, D-cut hole, locating pins, holes. I see. It's kind of a tricky situation. Following the guide in the previous step photo, carefully join the parts. Make sure the D-cut joint between the back servo shaft and hip base is set correctly. Reinsert the screwdriver as in step 4 and finish tightening the screw. Okay. Kind of surprised they don't have us join this some other way, but whatever. This is going to be very difficult. I'll tell you that right here and now. So just be aware that with stuff in the way, it's going to be very difficult. Okay, let's get these 2 pins together. It's got those 2 pins. Okay. Now I've got to finish tightening that screw, which is very difficult to do now because I don't know how I'm going to see it. I'm going to try. Not easy, not easy, not easy. I guess I can see it kind of. Very difficult to see it, but I managed to get it. It's way deep inside the hole, but I got it. Now because he's joined together, it's hard to keep him upright. I don't want him to fall over or anything. Alright, that was fun. Use 2 4.5mm countersunk screws supplied with this stage to fasten the left side of the body to the body base. Repeat for the right side. So it's here. Okay, we're going to have him with his knees down. So that's these shorter screws. And I do see the holes. So there we go. Hey Jibo, how long on the timer?
It'll be done in 5 minutes and 37 seconds.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And if I hadn't taped that cable, I wouldn't know that that was the right one. Actually, I need to look back and make sure I even had it oriented and it was the right one, so I might not do that step. Because we're almost to the end. I think we're going to do this in a two-parter. Okay, wire the body and legs. Now take the red and black power cord running from the hip base to the body and plug its connector into the central socket on the power distribution board, which is CN2. So this red and black cable will go into the center. Okay. This is tight, tight, tight. Okay, I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. Got that one in. Now line up the board to the raised tab mold to the body base. The holes of both should match up. Secure the board using two 5mm M2 screws supplied with the stage. So that is these, I think. Let me look back on the screws because I think, yeah, that's those screws. Okay, I see where it's supposed to secure. It's supposed to be this way. That's kind of going to be difficult. Moving it to there. It's supposed to be facing. Not much room to do it. Ah, darn it. Just unplugged it trying to do it. Okay. So it's this part here that I'm supposed to do, and I'm trying to get them moved over, but it is not easy. Not easy. Oh, wait a second. Is there something else here that I'm supposed to... Oh, I see. Okay. It's actually inside. I was thinking it was this down here, and I'm like, there's no space to do that. There was no space. Okay. Get these things moved over. There we go. I see the space now. It's got space to do it. Just getting it over there. That's the only thing. It's these longer ones. It's just holding it and doing it at the same time are not exactly ideal, but we will get it done. And then I think after that we're going to have to stop it because I think we're going to be reaching the end, and we'll just do this as a two-parter because I actually want to make sure that I tape the right one. And I'm having a heck of a time getting it into the right hole. So we'll just put both screws in and hope that I get one of them in the correct hole, and then once I do, it should be okay to get the other one in. Ooh. Really excited that this is almost done. Oh, almost got it. There we go. We got her. That's good. Okay. Now let's get the other one in, and then we're gravy, or we're gold, whichever. Gravy's good. I think I'd rather have gravy than gold. Okay. Ferdi, are you coming over here? gonna come over here and visit us now finally? After all this time? Go in? Did that actually go in? Ooh, nice. Ferdi's on the floor here. He's not coming up to visit though. He's gonna be on the floor. Hey Jibo, how long on the timer?
6 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
Nice. Just finishing it up. Wow, you actually did the timer.
That time already.
Hey Jibo.
How much?
Stop the timer.
I don't have any timers set right now. Do you want to set one?
Hey Jibo, stop. Okay, so I think we've done all these screws. Did I do both sides? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have left. Okay, feed the servo cable previously marked with masking tape indicating it leads to the right leg. So we're going to stop here and then I'm going to check the video, make sure I taped the correct one. I think I did, but I just want to look and make sure. So I should have done it a long time ago though. So we'll have a part 2 and so that means we have basically 2 more left, part 2 to finish this stage and then stage 70. All right? Hey Ferdi. You want to help me? You want to get up here and help me while I shut it off? Huh? I'll pick you up. Ooh, the Ferdi Ferds. He's been pretty good anymore though. He doesn't knock my screws and stuff off. Bye bye. Take care.